Hello, everyone. We are students at the University of Houston downtown. As a group, we conducted a survey on underrepresented minorities in STEM field. My name is Dorian.
I'm Kiara.
I'm Ahmed.
And as a group, we interviewed multiple people. In our survey, we talked about underrepresented minorities issues in STEM field. And
So, Dorian, what do you believe is the issue with underrepresented minorities?
basically, we believe that the racial and ethnic diversity in STEM is very low in certain facts, such as data stated show that some statistics show that there has actually been an improvement over the years in STEM field.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Dorian. And Kara, why we care about this issue for underrepresented minorities?
We care because diverse industries are beneficial to the nation's health in general, and by increasing the STEM field talent pool, we're able to enhance innovations and raise the nation's international economic leadership.
Thank you for sharing here. So, Hamed, I have a question. When we conducted the survey, what did we find some articles and websites and newspaper talked about? What was the real issue?
So we found that several websites talking about this issue, and there is one website saying it's 31% of United States population are minorities. However, they still look and they still have low representation in STEM fields, such as 21 in bachelor degree and 31 in doctorate degree, and 11% have as employment.
Thank you, Ahmed. So, Dorian, what was the main point of this survey and how many questions were asked?
The main point of the survey was to deliver what was the real issue. We conducted the survey, passing it to multiple people, different people. We wanted a couple of views about underrepresented minorities, how they were. We actually interviewed 200 people in total, and from the Harris County District. And the survey had 4 questions, asking the people about the underrepresented minorities and how important it is to increase in underrepresented minorities in STEM, and if it was, we asked about if it was favored or opposed to them about the American Raising Act bill, in their opinion on what we should do to actually increase the underrepresented minority in STEM. So I have a question for you, Hamid. Looking at the chart, what was the percentage of the awareness of people in underrepresented minority that we talked about?
So the result that we get, there are 33% that are somewhat aware about this issue, while the percent are varied between very aware and not aware about this issue. There was between 24 to 35% varied between awareness and not too aware about this issue.
Okay.
For you, Dorian, I ask about did people see it's important to increase URM in still fields?
Yes, actually. So in this data, the importance, we can see that 66% of the people believe that it is really important to increase the number of underrepresented minority, which will actually increase diversity in STEM.
That's very great. Thank you, Dorian. And Kara, what the bill, American Raising Act, say?
This bill is basically instructing the Department of Labor and the Department of Health and Human Services to join together and establish a grant program that would defray the costs paid by 2 groups, one being employers to compensate recent college graduates, and the second being recent college graduates to enroll in post-secondary education where they're interested in STEM fields.
Oh, that's really great for underrepresented
Yeah.
minorities.
Yeah.
This is a good support.
Yeah. So Dorianne,
Yes.
how are people reacting to this bill, and what are they saying about it?
So basically, people are some 67%, 67.53% of the sample favor the bill to introduce it to Congress, and that they want the Congress to actually vote and accept that bill to increase fundings for underrepresented minorities and enable them to increase their representation for underrepresented minority in STEM field.
Thank you, Darian, for saying that. Kara, we say in our last question, we give the people the opportunity to express their thoughts and opinion. What did they share about this issue?
Yes, from the last slide on our PowerPoint, you can see that people show different points of views, but the majority of them believe the best way to increase underrepresented minorities in this field is to aid them in the community by engaging minorities in workshops or programs that will introduce them to the STEM field and enhance representation there.
That's a really good issue. That's a good solution for that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a great thing. Yeah.
So, Kara, at the end of this video, what do you want guys from Congress?
So basically, well, I will answer it for Kiera. So basically, the insight, right? We're talking about the insight. Some university are aiming to increase underrepresented minorities, some students in STEM, such as UHE by enhancing educators, UHE by enhancing educators, students, and researchers, and have successful programs that can actually recruit and retain underrepresented minority participant, and institutional data complement current social science findings, which has empowered underrepresented minorities with the skills and science identity and values of science results, and some students are actually experiencing greater integration.
Oh, that's
Thank
really
you. Dorianne, so what do we expect to see from a Congress representative?
What we're expecting to see from Congress, the Senate, in this midterm election that's coming up, we are looking for candidates who support underrepresented minorities and wants to change the social norm in the minority communities to make science more appealing, an appealing path, in suggesting a strong focus on institutional barriers for underrepresented minority students, and also candidates who want to increase underrepresented minorities in STEM field. We want them to vote for more fundings and grants for underrepresented students and universities and schools. Yeah.
So that's very great.
And
So,
yeah.
we are glad to meet and record this video, and we hope that our information and data is beneficial for public officials to look on the URM issue and support to increase their representation in STEM fields. So thank you so much for watching this video, and have a good night.
Yes, thank you everyone. It was great. Hopefully Congress would pass this bill. So everyone have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.